y'all, I be real life telling my mom. I be like, Mom, and I tell my sister this too. I be like, y'all, I'm so bored. Like, man, my phone's so dry. Then the minute somebody asks for my number, I be like, hold on, let me take it to God right quick first. And if God say, no, you can't do that, then, you know, I ain't doing it. Like, I ain't about to give it out. Then my mama be like, did you just say your phone dry? I'm like, yeah, you know, it is, mama, but how my life set up, and I have to transfer my heart from my spirit, my mind, and hear what God say. Y'all just can't do it. I mean, I just keep letting my phone be dry until the Lord say different, because how my life set up, this anointing, the way I love God, the way I love how he be talking to me. I know that I have to have somebody in my life that's going to understand the mantle. I didn't used to understand it before, but now I'm understanding. So my phone be dry, nobody call me, nobody don't text me, nothing. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Long as I go shopping out there with my kids, y'all, I'm pretty much cool with that. I know I gotta do better.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
Sometimes it's so easy to lose ourselves while trying to prove ourselves to people who are not even a part of our assignments. There's some people that's not even a part of your assignment, and we're wasting valuable time, energy, resources, tears on people that are not even a part of your assignment on this planet. There are people that are assigned to you. See, the ones that are not assigned to you, they're the people who don't like you, who don't believe in you, don't support you, but they will suck all of your energy. They will take everything that you have to give that's of value and give you nothing in return. You see, there are people that are waiting on you, but sometimes we find ourselves in these entanglements, friendships, relationships, people from your past, and we're giving them all of this energy and get nothing in return. Oh, I've done it for years, hoping that the person would change, or maybe it's something that I can do to make them see my self-worth, and I was wasting my time, wasting months and years by connecting with somebody that's not even part of my purpose, a part of my destiny. If you find yourself in this position, time is not going to wait on you. It's time for you to make some executive decision, and it's okay to hurt their feelings, to move forward, to be the best version of yourself. If you've ever been in this situation, hey, just drop a comment below. We are our brothers and sisters keeper.
Please understand the value of your time. Besties, you have to understand the value of your time. Your time is not cheap. And just because you may have free time does not mean that time should be free. The older I get, the more I understand when people say that time is money and that their time is very expensive and valuable. You cannot just be committing yourself to things, whether it's business endeavors, whether it's just having a conversation with somebody, or like, you know, just always being a helping hand and willing to volunteer and do stuff and work for free and giving up your knowledge, your thoughts, your intellectual power and assets for free, or even just social stuff, like stuff that you are not going to gain something from, whether it's monetary value or some other incentive that will better you and leave you feeling fulfilled. You need to learn how to say no to, because the people who are most aligned in life and stay on a very fast-tracked pace are very intentional, very particular, very good at prioritizing, and understand how valuable their time is. And when you respect your time, you understand your time, then other people will as well. You have to create that boundary. Like, I used to be the person that always thought that because people asked me to do things, because people wanted to see me, because people wanted to have a coffee chat, whatever, that meant that I have to do it. No. And I really mean this for women of color. Value your time, sis. Value your time. Your thoughts, your insights, your knowledge, your time is very fucking expensive. Do not forget that.
Bro, if you choose to wake up and the first thing you do is hop on the game, and then you sit on that game for hours, you cannot be mad at where your life is if it's not where you want it. Because you made the conscious decision in the morning that I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna waste 6 hours of my life. And you're racking your brain trying to figure out why you don't have what you want in life. It's because you woke up and hopped on a game. You woke up and decided to waste your time when it's more valuable than that. You gotta make better decisions.
All right, guys, so I am back. I've been out for about a week. Guys, I work about 14 hours per day right now, and so my time is extremely limited right now. But guys, I was actually watching the news today. Charlie Kirk was shot and killed today, and Arena was actually stabbed to death as well. And it is extremely unfortunate, and rest in peace to both Charlie and Arena as well. You know, all human life is very precious, and it does not matter which side of the aisle that you lean on, whether right or left. All human life is very precious, and you know, we really only have a small amount of time on this planet. You don't know when you are going to go. You don't know how you're going to go as well, and it could be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and a person can choose the wrong choice and literally take your life. It literally happens all the time. And so, you know, just be extremely grateful for life, number one. And number two, learn how to manage your time and really optimize your time so that you can really enjoy your life, number one, and actually build your life in a way where you actually have what you need. And number two, that you are connected with people that you love and you really spend time with the people that matter to you.
I'm so sorry, you can't make someone that's stupid not stupid anymore. Like, you can't force that. Someone has to be willing to change and grow and learn, first of all, to even start the process of not being stupid, ignorant, whatever you want to call it. You forcing them, especially if it's working for them, no, it's not going to work. It's going to be a waste of your time and energy, and it's going to be very frustrating, unfortunately. What you can do is use your not stupid brain, because you're smart. You're wise, intelligent. You can be strategic. You can be patient. You can learn. You can grow. You can learn how to maneuver around these people. You can learn how to deal, to cope, to rise above, and outsmart the stupid people. Then they won't be so frustrating anymore because they won't have so much power over you. 2 methods for you as you deal with this. 1, let them. Let them be stupid. Let them. Go ahead and let them be stupid. Let them, because you can't change them, okay? 2, the gray rock method, okay? We use this on narcissists, but it'll work in this situation as well, especially if they happen to be a narcissist. It's basically where you're just not engaging in that energy, not adding to that energy, not letting that energy get to you. Let it dissipate, ignore, chill, and go about your business being smart, wise, strategic, intelligent. Go to you and move mountains.
If there's one thing I can get young people to understand, it's the value of your time. Your time is your most valuable and limited resource. Everything that happens in your life depends on how you use this resource. Time isn't ever appreciated until it's lost. I'm here to encourage you to appreciate it so you don't lose so much of it. This world is full of things that can waste your time, make you get off your path, and create a timer on a life that was meant to be lived slowly and without worrying when you'll run out of time. When things don't serve you, don't be afraid to take your time back. You only get so much of it, and once it's gone, it's hard to get more. As soon as you're here, you're constantly spending time, but rarely are you ever getting time in return.
Ever since I became a mom, I've gotten a better understanding of why some women are bitter towards their child's father. And I was naive because I used to think it was because, you know, oh, she just wants to be with you, or oh, she's just mad because you don't want to be with her. You know, or whatever bullshit people try to, you know, put off to explain why women will be bitter. But no, I think that it's just these men. I've been trying to come up with like a fair arrangement of, you know, splitting time with my daughter and her father. And my suggestion was, you know, he could get her every other weekend, you know, maybe like midday Saturday to like early Sunday. I mean, which I feel like is fair. 1 day a week, 1 day every 2 weeks, honestly. Then I have her all the other time. And he pretty much told me that he will get her when he feels like getting her. Yeah. Remind you, I was in a relationship with him on and off for like 6 years, and he pretty much begged me to keep her. I've never wanted to be a mother. I love my child wholeheartedly, but motherhood was never something that I was 100% sure that I wanted to do, but I was never like 100% against it. So when I got pregnant, ultimately, yes, it was my decision to keep her. Like, nobody can force you to keep a child in a sense. I mean, the government's trying to, but that's a whole different story. But he begged me to keep her, and I just feel like now that I don't want to be with him, you know, I'm just met with this resistance, like, and it's just so unfair, you know. And when I try to vent about it to people, I'm just met with, oh, well, you know, that's what happens, you know, when women have children, you know, they need to have the child for themselves. Men could just up and go, you know, which I get that, but it just is a really hard pill to swallow when you realize that you did not make this child by yourself, but you are in it alone, day in and day out, and they just can choose whether or not they want to be there. Like, it's very unfair. And I just hate when people say, oh, well, you know, you're a mom, it's always falls back on the mother. Like, yeah, but I just feel like it keeps pushing this unfair narrative of, like, you know, men are always getting a pass and us women are just expected to just deal with it. And it's just really unfair. And this is something I wanted to talk about for a while, but I just battled with posting it because I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining or like I'm bashing him or anything like that. But this is more so me trying to grapple with I'm still trying to grapple with being a mom, and it's just hard and it's unfair, and it's like your life just completely changes and they can just carry on with their life day in and day out. And I don't know, it's frustrating. I mean, but yeah, shout out to all the single moms who don't have a choice, who can't say that they will get their child when they feel like it, because motherhood, parenthood is truly an everyday thing.
Guys, one of the main ways that we waste our time is on people and their actions that harm us. When people act and behave in a certain way that is against us, that their choices hurt us the most, we feel so hurt that we literally continue to dwell in that hurt, and we waste time in those things, right? You're still hurt and they have moved on with their life. They could care less. They're doing their thing, and you are still here pissed off and left. This is one of the ways that we waste so much time. And instead of planning our life after these things happen, we literally just sit there and we dwell on it. And I know it hurts. I know that other people's actions are very painful, but to just sit there and get angrier and angrier and continuously do that year after year, I mean, it literally will not help. And at times, you just have to accept people for who they are and actually realize that those people are not worth your time. A lot of the times we trust way too easily, and we give people our time that do not even value their time. If a person does not even value their life and their time, there's a high chance that they will not value your life and your time. And so they will do any sort of thing with no morals, no standards whatsoever, and their choices will affect you just because you gave them your time. Guys, I have given my time to people, and I've invested a lot into other people, and they have just either not respected my time, or they just take my time and think that I have all the time in the world, and they think that they should have your time on their time. And it is literally the craziest thing ever. Whenever you want me to be prepared to help you, pretty much. You want me to just be on call for you and your time. And it's crazy. I've cut people off like that in my life. I do not tolerate that nonsense any longer. And you do have to show people that your time is very important to you, and that if they do not respect your time whatsoever, they're gone out of your life. It's that simple.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, okay? Just because they are calling and texting, being affectionate, wanting to spend time with you, does not mean that they want to be in a relationship with you, okay? Unless they say they want to be in a committed relationship with you, they do not want to be in a committed relationship with you. I hope this helps.
And my time is priceless, baby. I don't like when motherfuckers do not be considerate of my time. Baby, I came all the way over here to make sure that you have what you need. Took the time out of my day, spend my effort, spend my time, thought about what you needed to make sure things were convenient for you. That is priceless, baby. Time is something that you cannot get back. If I give you my time, I gave you my time, and you took it for granted. That's deep. That's deep, baby. It's motherfuckers wishing they could go back in time. It's motherfuckers paying for their time. They charging hourly, and I gave you mine for free. Woo-hoo! I gave you mine for free, and you took advantage of that. And you think that, like, I'm cool with that? You think that we just cool? Well, I'll be damned. You won't never see it, baby.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
Alright, it's 2023 and the standards for how people treat you need to be higher, so I'm gonna give you my block list for first dates. If he invites you to his house, first date, immediate block. I'm not saying he needs to take you to dinner, but he doesn't need to take you to his house. If he picks you up in his car, I don't recommend this for first date, but if he does, he better open the door for you. If not, date's done. Mentally, date's done. If he uses verbiage like sexy before the first date, no. If he calls you babe or baby, no. If he does not confirm with you day of, do not be the one to confirm. Not a deal breaker, but I think a man should compliment you within the first 5 minutes of seeing you. It's a very gentlemanly-like thing to do. No shit talking, not about his friend, not about his ex, not about his mama. No shit talking first date. Or any date. If they make a joke about being toxic or depressed, no. If you notice he has trouble making eye contact with you and anybody else, no. Obviously, if he's rude to service, no. Split the bill and get the fuck out. If he interrupts you when you speak, no. And lastly, and I'm not saying to suck his face, but I am saying if by the end of the first date, you don't have any desire, inclination that you will have a desire to suck his face, don't try to force yourself, because you're not going to feel it by second, third, or fourth. So just shake his hand, thank him for his time. He should thank you for your time, and go about your way. Go about your way.
Stop wasting time caring so much what other people think. Seriously, it's not worth it. And I'm telling you this because today I got a text from my friend who's been dying of cancer, and he texted me goodbye, that he thinks today is his last day here, and I can't see him because I live in another state. But it just really brings into focus how stupid the things that we care about can be when we care so much what other people think, and we allow that to control our lives, and we allow that to shape how we choose to move through life. It is so fucking stupid, and I promise you it is not worth it. You're gonna die someday, and it may be sooner than you think. And I know you don't want to think about that. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's true. And every single person that you love is also gonna die. So do the hard thing, have the hard conversation, tell that person you fucking love them. What are you waiting for? It's not worth waiting, trust me. You're not always gonna have the chance to say that thing or to do the thing that you want. Don't miss your opportunity because you have it today.
Just remember that your time is precious and valuable, and make sure that you think about it that way for yourself as well. Like, not just for other people, but you, because time is not on your side like you think it is. Do not spend your days thinking that you have ample amount of time to get to the things that you want to get to in life. Attack the goals, go for them, be diligent, be serious, be intentional about the things you want to accomplish, and do not waste your time.
Block them. Don't be out here wasting your time on men that have nothing to add to your life. I mean, don't delay. Picture this. So me and my girl, we go out last night. We worked all day. We want to go take a load off. Well, in going out, I met two guys. One was buying drinks. Okay, cool. I saw him scoping me out, but he spoke up, and then he started buying drinks. Okay, that's nice. So eventually he asked me for the number. We exchanged numbers. As I'm leaving out of the place, out of the establishment. Another one grabs me by the arm and is like, hey, here's my business card, give me a call. So on my lunch hour today, I said, well, let me follow up, because I did get text last night saying, oh, I hope you got in safe, and you know, the typical stuff that men do when they trying to make a play. Well, I called the one. He sound like he just rolled over at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Red flag. I said, oh no. Sound like, I hope it's his day off. Well, it wasn't. Told me, I'm home because I don't work. You don't what? You won't work. I told him, I said, I got another call coming through. I said, let me get back to you. Before I clicked over as quick as I could, hung up that phone and blocked his ass. Gotta go. You ain't gonna waste my time. Then the other one, I said, well, let me call Mr. Business Card, see what he talking about. Call Mr. Business Card. I'm not on the phone with him all of maybe 30 seconds before he talking about, well, that's the narcissist in me. You say what? It's the what in you? I said, honey, this ain't gonna work. I said, bye. Click, block. Ladies, while you out here dating, we out here dealing in treacherous waters. And sharks and all type of alligators. I liken them to reptiles and dangerous water animals out here. We out here trying to navigate these dangerous waters of the dating world. As soon as you get an inkling that one of these guys is not for you, don't delay. Block them. We on borrowed time down here. We don't know that the moment, day of the hour that the man upstairs is going to call us home. So while we here, we got to live. We got to prosper. We got to try to be happy. And we can't let none of these clowns waste our time. So don't be afraid to block what's not for you and who's not for you. As always, kings and queens, go about your day. Make it a great one. And if you're not found, consider following Planted Speaks. Peace.
Guys, when it comes to dating and stuff like that, your blog game has to be on point. Like, a lot of people know that they are unhealed, and they will go into other people's lives and just cause all kinds of issues, drama, all kinds of stuff like that. They know that their behavior is not good. They know that they have to work on themselves. Other people have complained about them throughout, and they still go into this pool of dating, and they just mess it up for everybody else. And as she said, do not delay whatsoever. You see any red flag that is very obvious, block. Do not delay, because they will literally waste your time, and you may need therapy after interacting with people like that. So not only is it time, money is attached to dealing with these people too. So don't even do it. Do not even do it, you know? And as for me, I actually had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And she is absolutely right. There are people out here, they don't even have their stuff together, and they are busy looking for other people to help them. They only date for help. They only interact with people for help. They have all kinds of issues, and they're not man or woman enough to deal with those issues for themselves so that they can become better people and attract better people and have more positive interactions with better people. And as for me right now, my blog game is so strong. I don't waste time, because I literally do not have time to waste, guys. I work 70 hours per week, and I'm in school, and I have a startup, and I'm very excited that we are about to launch it. At the end of this month, we should be live, and it should be, you know, all set and done and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I own a startup, right? And so even for me, when I date, I have to be very smart about it. I have to see the signs and cut people loose very quickly. Like, I have literally no time to waste. I have to filter throughout a lot of people to actually find people who vibe with me and, you know, who are trying to build something, who are, you know, healed, or, you know, who are just working on themselves, man, in all aspects of life. And I really do not have time for people who are just there to take up space and just come to take and not to really add value.
Quit wasting precious time. We only have literally about 65 to 75 years to enjoy life, and then it's over for us. What are you doing sitting there doing the same shit, repeating it every year after year? Get up and do something about it. Change your mindset. Eat right. Go exercise. Come on now. You don't want to be 50, 60 years old wondering, oh, I should have did this and that in my 30s. No, do it right now. Do it right now. Y'all, live life. Time is precious. It's like, it's the thing that you can't get back. You can't get time back. Y'all, please go live it up.
like I said, you don't want to be 50 and 60 years old talking about, ooh, I want to go do that. And there's some shit that 35-year-olds is doing. You don't want to do that. That's why they call it a midlife crisis, because it's a lot of people, older people out there that's doing stuff that they didn't do when they were younger. They're doing it now that they're older. Y'all go do it. That's why, I swear to God, that's why I do everything that I do now, because I want to be 50 when I'm 50. I want to act 50 when I'm 50. I don't want to be acting 35 when I'm 50.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.